What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Flip and Stoop. In this video, guys, we're going to talk about, is eBay really for you? Is eBay an opportunity for you? Now, this isn't directed really to the people that's been selling for years and years and years, because you'll know that by now if eBay's for you, right? What I'm wanting to talk to is maybe some of the people that are stumbling upon the idea of reselling, or thinking about it, pondering it, wondering if they should start. I will answer that question, as I did that for a whole year. I studied people that has had success on eBay. I studied people, just studied the platform and everything for a year before I even did my first listing. And I would not advise that, because you really can't learn a lot. You can learn things about the platform from studying it, guys, but you're going to learn a lot more from just listing items, okay? So, jumping off into this video, first of all, I've been reselling now for 2 years. Actually, a little over 2 years. Brief description, our first eBay business we had failed during COVID and Christmas. Our packages weren't going nowhere at the post office, so we got a bunch of bad reviews, which put us below seller's level, okay? I'm trying to speed this video up a little bit because I'm trying to make shorter content. Then we started our second one, and I picked the niche of clothing. At first, it was just denim jeans, guys, and shoes, men's and women's. And now I sell a little bit of everything in the clothes category, men's, women's, children. And we are doing $10,000 in sales a month. So that gives you a brief of me and what we do. So what I want to do is get in, first of all, is this an opportunity, guys? Because everybody asks, is it really possible to be successful on eBay? I can answer that. Yes, it is. Is it possible to quit your 9-to-5 in a month? Probably not. I just want to make it really simple and black and gray for you guys. There's no list 10 items and never have to work again, okay? eBay is a platform designated on how many items you have in your store, what's the quality of items. I can't tell you what kind of items. There's over 300, 400 different categories you can pick and choose from to decide to sell in, right? I believe that a niche is very important. All right, now there's 183 million, not thousand, million active buyers every single day on eBay. So if you're asking yourself, is this really a platform that I could earn a full-time living on? The answer to that is 183 million buyers a day. So yes, I would say that this is definitely a platform that you can make a full-time living on. We are doing it now, and we know plenty of other people that are doing the same thing, okay? Now, going with that number, there's 1.6 billion active listings at any one time on eBay. And the reason I gave that number is because you guys got to look at eBay like a pond, okay? You're one of the fish, if you're a reseller, in the pond of 1.6 billion listings. So now when you say you got a lot of items, you got 100 items in your store, does that really even touch 1.6 billion listings on eBay? It's going to be hard to find your items when all you have is 100 items in your store, okay? Now, I'm not saying there's not successful people that will say they invested into a bunch of cell phones and all they do is sell one thing, right? That's a whole different category than what I do. I sell a lot of one-off items. I sell clothes. So I have to have a large quantity of clothing in our store in order to have good sales. One other thing is, if you are going to start off reselling, I strongly encourage you at least do 1 to 5 listings your first week, okay? What that's going to do, it's going to help you understand the platform a little bit. It's going to get you some traffic. You even might sell an item, right? You might sell an item your first week. I did, and so did my fiance. What you're going to want to do is gradually increase that number of listings until you can get to, maybe 5 a day every single day. And hold that for 30 days. Just do 5 items a day, every single day, for 30 days. Until you got the system down and you're getting more efficient on it. Once you got it down and your time's starting to lessen and lessen, when I first started listing items, guys, it probably took me 30 minutes to list one item, if not more, right? So, I list 35 items a day right now, and I'm getting ready to increase that. Now, that might seem like a lot to you guys in the beginning, okay? It did me too. I follow a couple resellers on YouTube, kind of like this channel here. And when they would say they were doing 55 and 60 listings a day themselves, I was like, yeah, right, unbelievable. And no, it is definitely believable once you figure out how to manage your time, once you start learning your niche more and more and more. That's why I think it's so important to learn a niche, guys, because if you're selling all over the place, it's going to be very hard for you to get really efficient. Now, I do know people that sell all over the place, and they do it in a team, husband and wife. Some do it by themselves, and they do good. I just think it's easier. It's an easier system if you're just selling, say, clothes niche like me, right? Because I start learning where to measure, where not to measure, how to do my item specific, how to do my titles. If I am doing a piece of clothing here and then a piece of electronic and then, a picture on the wall, I have to do the research on every single one of them in order to get it listed, right? Because you want your description in your listing to be good. You want it to draw the customer, right? What it's about, what its functions are. If you put a brand new receiver in front of me right now, Sony receiver, I don't know all its functions. It would take me an hour to do the research to be able to fill out all the item specifics. That's why I think, guys, niches are so important. Now, in the beginning, when I first started reselling, I was listening to a gentleman, and that's what he said, and I was like, yeah, right. The hell with the niche. I'm doing it my way, right? Well, that led me to having a failing business, along with COVID and the holidays, right? But so since we narrowed it down to reselling clothes, it's been a lot easier for me. The system's been easier, which has helped me increase the volume of items I'm listing a day. Now, remember, guys, I said 1.6 billion items a day on eBay, okay? We're at 2,500 items in our store right now. We started it 10 or 11 months ago, the new store. And, I'm a small fish in a pond. There's 1.6 billion, and a lot of people sell clothes on eBay. So it's a saturated market. So in order to you to grab any like really good traffic, you need to list items every single day, guys. Now, I'm not telling you to do that in the beginning. If you can do it, for sure. But the big trick to reselling on eBay, guys, is listing items every single day. That's the golden nugget. That's I could really end the video at this and just say it like that. I'm flipping stoop. That's the golden ticket. List items every single day. It's the same thing for YouTube. Make videos every single day, right? And you'll get there faster. It takes a certain... eBay wants to see that you are being consistent on a daily basis. And if you are not, well, then you're not going to get steady traffic, right? If you're showing eBay, you're going to list Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. You are not going to get the traffic that the next person is listing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and they're doing it every single day at a certain number. Pretty soon, there's a guy I watch that talks about reseller nirvana, right? And basically what Chris talks about there is he's explaining that eventually, if you list 10 items a day, and you stay consistent on 10 items every single day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, eventually you're going to sell 10 items a day. Right? You're never going to sell more items than you list. So remember that. If you want to sell a certain amount of items on eBay, you should double. Say if you want to list 10 items a day, list 20 items a day. Eventually, you'll catch up to the 20, but it's going to take you a while. eBay is not a platform, guys. You're going to do this stuff for 2 months. You're going to be able to quit your 9 to 5. You're going to be able to tell your boss the F word and move along and have a merry life, right? You'll get steady growth. This is what eBay does. eBay will pay you what you're putting into eBay. This is one of the only opportunities, guys, I've ever had in my life that will actually pay you for the amount of work you put in. Right? So if you list an hour a day, it depends. If you can get 10 items done in an hour, you'll eventually get 10 items sold. But I think what the key to eBay is not trying to list just to have more playtime. Because if that's your idea of what eBay is, in the beginning, you are going to be strongly mistaken, because it's not. You're going to spend some time on the eBay platform, and you are going to spend some time finding the items, and you're going to spend some time shipping the items, and you're going to spend some time with customer service, and you are going to be the one doing all of this, right? So I decided I want to be my own boss. I said, hey, why can't I be my own boss, right? So I decided, hey, I'm going to finish out this year with the company I was working for, and then I'll be my own boss. I can do whatever I want to do. Wrong perspective. Once you become your own boss, nobody's waking you up telling you what time to be at work. You have to put the work in yourself. You have to become self-motivated, self-disciplined. You got to do it when you don't want to do it. You got to do it when you feel good. You got to do it when you don't feel good, right? And if not, you can prosper. You could be a part-time reseller, I guess, 10 hours a week, 5 hours a week on eBay, and you could do all right, right? You could do all right. But what is, first of all, my strongest opinion, or my strongest advice I can give is write down on a pad of paper, what do you want to get out of eBay? How much money do you want to make on eBay? Do you want $100 extra a week? Do you want 200? Do you want 1,000? Do you want 10,000? Because you can get $10,000 a week on eBay. There's people doing it. It's going to take you a while. So you know how much work you got to put into eBay, guys. eBay is really, actually, people overcomplicate it, I think, and they double guess it. And I just told you the numbers: 183 million active buyers a day, guys. There's no brick and mortar in the world that has that many in one unit, right? I'm not saying Walmart don't have that worldwide, right? But in one location, 183 million people don't come to the store in one day. There ain't no way. Nowhere has that, right? So the traffic is there. It's really up to you to start gaining some of that traffic, right? You earn some of that traffic. That's your raise. And how do you earn that traffic, guys? I just said it a few seconds ago. You earn that traffic by listing items every single day and building your inventory. There's an old baseball movie I've watched when I was a younger kid, and I can't think of the name. If anybody can, please drop it in the comments below. And it said, if you build it, they will come. I keep saying that in my mind on eBay, and it is so true. You guys, when did I start being able to make a full-time income on eBay? I really can't tell you that. What I do know, though, is when I had one item in my store, I didn't sell nothing. When I had 10, I did. When I got to 100, I sold more. When I got to 500, I sold more than I did when I had 100. When I got to 1,000, I sold more than I did when I had 500. When I got to 2,000, I sold more items than I do when I had 1,000. When we're now at 2,500, I'm selling more items today than I was when we had 2,000 items in our inventory. You guys, 1.6 billion listings is a big pond. But you can have a chunk of it, right? You can have a chunk of it. I watch plenty of people that are doing $1 million in sales in a year. And after your taxes and everything like that, guys, that's $380,000, $450,000 a year for you, right? Or I guess you take away your inventory, you know, $250,000, $300,000, $250,000 a year. There are people making, and there's people succeeding now. I'm talking about smaller eBay businesses. There are companies out there, guys, that have 1,000 workers for them. I followed one woman that's got 20 employees, and she is putting $1 million a year in her pocket. That's after paying expenses, people. So why can't you do that, right? This is my biggest thing, and I try to motivate people and encourage them that you have potential lying within you never knew you had. And eBay is a great place to realize how much potential you are worth, how much money you are worth. Now, here's my opinion, guys. It's just my opinion. The 40 hours you put in at your job right now, if you dedicate 40 hours to listing items every single day, you will triple, quadruple your money than you're making at your 9 to 5 right now. Is it going to happen tomorrow? No. Is it going to happen next month? No. Is it going to happen in a year or two down the road? Yeah. It can. You guys, it took me on this new store a good 8 solid months before I was getting really, really consistent listings. And in this past 3 months, it's blown me away to have $10,000 in sales in a month. And you guys, that $10,000 ain't going into my pocket. It's more like $4,500 to $5,000 going in, you know, back to us after taxes, expenses, cost, things of that, the business license, all that stuff, right? And what I'm going to do in my next video is talk to you guys about when I think you should go legit in your business, okay? So if you guys are wondering and it's pondering in your mind and you're seeing other videos like this that you may be thinking about, is reselling really an opportunity? I can 1,000% say it has changed our life. And it can change your life too. It's your boy Flip and Stoop. If you guys liked the video, please smash the like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike button. And subscribe if you'd like to see more of my content. You guys have a wonderful evening. Remember, it's your boy Flip and Stoop.